Well, hello, welcome to I Love Gay today. And we are back in South Africa, in Joburg to be exact. And we are here with Armand Joubert, or shall we say AJ from South
Hey,
Africa. How are you?
thank you so much for having me, Matt. I'm so good. How are you?
It's so great to connect with you here. It's funny because you're one of those people that this is our first time to connect virtually, but um,
Yes.
but because we've been connected through social media all this time, I feel like I know you, and like I just knew we were going to hit it off right away.
Hey, look at us. Hey, social media is so powerful. Like, it's crazy.
Well, it is, and even before we get into like what you're doing, that's what I was going to say is that I think you're very good at it because yeah, yes, you're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, but you just seem to know how to work all those platforms as a independent music artist, and you really, in my view, looking from the outside in, you've kind of become this voice of LGBT South Africa.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's so crazy because sometimes I feel like, what the hell am I doing? But it's nice to know that it's sometimes, like it pays off because I'm so grateful for social media because even though I've been having great platforms like The Voice South Africa, and I recently got signed with Universal. Those things are great, but I still think that if you don't know how to carry yourself on social media, no matter what kind of platform you have, I don't think it will pay off. So sometimes I'm like, oh, am I doing it right? But with you saying that, it seems like I am. So thank you.
I very much think you are. And so, and no, but and that's how I knew that you have a new single that just came out called Rent. Tell us about that.
Yes. Wow. So I got approached, I think it was in the beginning of June
Yeah.
by Universal Music South Africa. And they proposed the single to me because the song is originally called Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent, which is a Gwen Guthrie track from
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah.
And it was such a big, like, cult classic gay anthem in the 80s, so big. It's been on RuPaul's Drag Race. It's a
Yeah.
huge song.
Yeah.
And they kind of wanted to get someone to do like a new take on it, and they thought that I was perfect. And I listened to the demo, and I was like, "Yeah, this is me." So I
Yeah.
did it, and it's been doing so incredibly well. It's I'm so grateful. It went number one in my country, and we just released the remixes with Grammy nominated producers Who from the UK.
Yeah.
And I just got playlisted in the UK for the first time on some of the biggest stations there. So the
Wow.
song is really just wow, like it's exceeding my expectations.
That's fantastic. But also, I mean, you're one of those people that you take your music out live too. I mean, and when I was reading
Mm,
this part here, I got from reading a little bit. It's they talk about your energetic performances. So you put all that enthusiasm in the real world, don't you?
I love it. Oh, there's nothing like, because I feel like we make music to perform it at the end of
Yeah.
the day, like what's the point of being able to make music but you can't share it with someone in the room? And I think that's always the thing that's the most exciting to me is when I work on a song knowing that I'm actually going to perform it. So when I'm recording the song or writing the song, I'm already thinking of what's it going to be like when it's live.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that are you coming up this year? Because it's your spring and summer are on their way. And are you going to be performing at any of the festivals and anything that are happening live?
Oh yeah, actually, my whole October is fully booked. So we've got
Wow.
some queer festivals happening here. I'm doing a few venues in Johannesburg as well. So I'm gonna be performing each and every weekend. Yeah, I'm very
Wow.
excited.
You keep yourself out there and busy.
100%. Yeah, and it's I'm just so grateful that everything is open again. We can
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
perform and connect with people again. And my fan base has been growing. So it's so nice to see people actually start coming out to my shows. Like, because I've been in the game for a while. And
Yeah.
it's so nice to see that people actually start coming out and watch me and sing my songs with me. So
Yeah.
that's a great feeling.
Are you going to be taking it outside of South Africa into the UK or even the US?
I hope so. I think I have a feeling that I'm going to be coming to the UK very, very soon because the song is
Yeah.
really doing well that side, Rent.
Excellent.
So I have a feeling that I'm going to be there. I was in Los Angeles in 2019. I did a competition there called the World Championships of Performing Arts, and I actually won. So yeah, I
Wow.
was in LA. Well, hopefully, I can come back soon.
Well, I hope you do. I've been to South Africa once, and I just got back from
Wow.
London a couple of weeks ago. So I, so you never know when I might show up. But
Oh, where were you?
I was in Cape Town.
Oh wow! And how was the experience?
It was amazing, and we rented a car and drove kind of that garden. I think they call it the Garden Highway, and went through Port Elizabeth and so forth. It was very beautiful down there.
It's so beautiful, so much culture. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my next trip was going to be Johannesburg, because that's an area that I have not explored yet.
Ooh. Well, if you're here, hit me up.
I absolutely will, and vice versa. But,
okay.
But mostly, I'm just so glad you were able to take a few moments of your time, and because I'm going to make sure to link all of your social media and also your music links and so forth. So I'll make sure people can find everything about you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Really, thank you so much for looking out for new artists and giving people a platform. Like, that's really special, you know. There's so many artists that need a platform, and I appreciate yours. So thank you for supporting me.
Well, thank you. Well, great seeing you here.
So